Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show. Right here, live from the streamingsports.com studios with your host, Jeff Leaf. Without further ado, welcome back to the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
Without further ado.
What the
I always
fuck?
like that.
What is ado?
Huh?
What is it doing in the first
I don't know.
place?
It's just like when somebody says, well, it's out of whack. What the fuck is a whack?
You know what a whack is.
It is?
If anybody knows what a whack is, it's you.
Well, that's how I think whack, I whack off.
That's what I'm saying.
But when something's out of, there, I can hear you now.
I'm out of whack.
Know it?
Maybe the headphones were out of whack for a second.
They were out of whack.
That was whacked.
Like
man.
I said, what the fuck is a whack? I forget what comedian said that, but yeah, I agree with him.
Must have been George Carlin. He always had some good shit.
Oh, George Carlin was a classic.
Some good shit.
No doubt about it. That guy was am I going to pronounce this right? Linguistic expert. He knew the English language better than
I think he was
anybody.
an English teacher or something before he turned into a comedian. Can
You know what?
imagine
He
going
might-
to fucking class and that guy's your teacher?
He might. Oh, my God. Yeah, wouldn't that have been fun? Holy shit. All right, class, before we start, let's flare up a couple of joints. Let's go. Wouldn't that be fun in school?
That's funny, man.
You know what? I remember a teacher, he'll remain nameless, but then again, he's retired by now. I remember, and I won't even mention
What
the
you gonna
school,
do? Come
LG.
and give you a fucking detention?
No, I'm
Tell
not
us
kidding.
his name.
The teacher
Fuck
went,
the guy.
I came to school, and
Or did he already fuck you?
he pulled out Valiums. Back in the day, Roach 5s were yellow, Roach 10s were blue. And I'll tell you what, they fucked you up. And he looked at me. I am serious about it. He held out his hand. He goes, "You know what these are?" And I'm looking at it. I'm 16, 17 years old.
No, I got no idea.
No, I was about to say it. I says, yeah, I know what they are. He says, how many does it take to get off? And this is a true story, LG. I'm not bullshitting. He goes like this. He goes, how many does it take to get off? And I go, well,
27.
I said, I could take 3, 4 of those. He goes, what about me? I says, I'd take 2. He went ahead and took them, and we had what we called the relative class. I was in design. And it came to relative was math, algebra, trig, all that shit. I'll never forget him. He came up there and he goes, "You know what, class?" He was fucked up to the bejesus. He goes, "We're gonna have a free day today." He's all fucked up on these pills. So was I. Back in the day.
Why, did he give you some?
Yeah. I took some. I took a few. What the hell?
Unbelievable.
I had a
man.
great time.
Do that today, you'd be in frickin' prison for the rest of your life.
Could you imagine it? Well, you know what?
I'm so sick of this bullshit today, man. Like the big thing, the friggin' country's getting ready to default.
Right.
It's going to kill our stock market again.
Yeah.
We fought for the last, 4 years to try to rebuild America, get people back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And because you got these douchebags down there in the government that can't do shit to work out a deal, right?
Douchebags.
Douchebags.
Yeah, that's a good name for them. Fucks. Why are we fucking paying taxes,
That's right,
LG?
man. We should be 8 days of tax-free money.
Exactly. Oh, I agree.
Everybody else that works for the government sitting at home not getting paid. I guarantee you these sons of a bitches that are running the country are getting paid.
Yeah, but I'll guarantee you the people that are sitting back not getting paid, they already said, I forget, part of the Defense Department, they have to go back to work, no pay, but they're going to get fucking back pay.
Really?
Oh, so we gave them a vacation.
There's your vacation, motherfuckers.
You know what? Yeah, it is. It's bullshit. It is fuck. I don't know a lot about politics. I don't know a lot about sports. By the way, I got to go ahead and throw that in there. Mickey Callaway.
Right.
That interview, folks, was fantastic. Go to streamingsportstalk.com.
Look on the video archives.
Go to the archives. LG did a fantastic. It was 40 minutes. That guy was a total gentleman. And LG did a fantastic job. He didn't even fuck with Perez. But now I'm allowed to fuck with him because this is the You Gotta Be Frickin' Kidding Me show. You know why he's not pitching so good? He's stoned to the bejesus. See,
Or
I'm
he's
allowed
not
to say,
stoned to the bejesus because they're onto him, and he can't perform at the high level he used to be at before.
oh my God, you imagine? Well, you know what? I'm not going to put down Paresh. You handled that fantastically. You didn't go ahead and bring that shit up. You know what? You treated that like a gentleman with Mr. Calloway.
You got to, man.
Yeah, LG, you did fantastic with that. I'm not kidding. I know this.
You really got to. You really do. Yeah, you got to be a professional.
Yeah, you did fantastic.
You got to be freaking kidding me, show. There's nothing professional about it.
Oh, fuck no. No, there ain't nothing professional here. Speaking of that, where the fuck's my bat?
I don't know, man.
I know. I tell
You
you
gotta
what.
get a hold of D-Wayne.
D-Wayne.
The fuckers lost their phone the last time we needed them.
You know what? You know what, D-Wayne? We're not talking about
Dwayne.
any of your shit anymore. The fucking gripper glove and their this and that and all. You know what? There, I talked about it. Fuck. No, you know what? Folks, D-Wayne, I'm bullshitting.
D-Wayne.
But I'd still like a fucking bat. Because I got to break his fucking legs, and I don't want to do it with his name on it.
Whose legs you're going to break?
Yours.
Oh, my God. Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Just something about you that pisses me off.
Oh.
You know I'm kidding, LG. I
my
love
fault.
you. I love you in a non-faggot way. Unless you want to be a
legs
faggot.
broken now.
What do you think? You and I.
I think it's going to fucking hurt, man, to get my legs broken.
No. Let's get back to the faggot shit.
You're disgusting.
Think
Dave.
about
You need
it.
help.
Wait, think about it.
Somehow, some way, you got to get the proper kind of help. I don't know where it's at.
The proper
You might be
kind of
beyond help. You're probably too far gone to be brought back into reality.
But
It's all those pills you took that these teachers gave you.
You fuck.
You know what I'm talking about?
You got me there. No, but you know what? Think about it, man. You faggot, and then they want to go ahead and adopt kids. No way.
Who does?
I'm going to be the gays, lesbians, or
Don't talk about them. We'll get in trouble.
You know what?
Because we got to use diplomacy.
That's
the fucking problem with this country right now. There's too much damn diplomacy.
At this point in my
Isn't
life,
that right, Leaf?
I'm sick of this shit.
How much diplomacy did we have when we were kids?
You know what? You know what? You can't. Isn't this the land of the home, the brave, the freedom of speech? But I'm not allowed to go ahead and say what's really on my mind.
Don't say it, Leaf.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed because I'd have people bitching at me. But you know what? It's okay for them to say they're okay with this. But
I just saw a thing on the internet today about some guys got married to each other. Some guy that was on that show, Grey's Anatomy.
Well, fine.
He married his longtime lover.
Really? Life
Yeah.
partners.
So get this,
I don't have a problem.
Everybody knows you're sucking dick. There's no way to hide it now.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If I really was gay, I would stay in the closet forever.
Isn't it kind of crowded in there?
Well, it depends on how
You
many.
think if they got all the gay people and put them in one closet?
Oh God, that'd be a great orgy. We'd be bumping uglies for days.
We'd be in trouble now.
Oh,
man. We can't
God.
even say putting the gays in the closet.
Yeah, I know.
Is that socially acceptable?
Here, we're not allowed to say anything.
Breaking news today, ladies and gentlemen. There was a gigundous closet built in the state of California to house the gays. They're going back into the closet. It took up the entire Pacific Coast Highway. So if you're trying to get to work, don't be a jerk.
Where the fuck did this go?
You got to stop and go around the closet.
You got to stop, or you got to get inside the closet, or be
Not if you're
against-
not gay. You don't go in the closet.
Really? What the? Well, you know what?
Think about it, man.
I guess
You just
you know
said
what.
you're gonna stay in the closet.
You know what? It's not the gays and all that.
Closeted gays.
You're not allowed to voice your
That's
opinion.
where they got Ben Gay from, isn't it?
You know, the only
He's
one
in
that
the closet and he bent over to pick up the fucking shit he was knocking off the hangers. Ben Gay.
you know, you asshole.
Is that where it came from?
Yeah.
Think
you know
about
how many
it,
people?
man. You squish all these gays into a closet. How much clothes you going to have room for?
Oh Jesus!
Huh?
Oh my God!
Think about it.
All I know is I want
Ben
to
Gay.
try. I want to try.
Bending over to pick up the clothes he knocked down while he was in the closet.
If I go to a gay party, a gay closet, whatever, I want to try a thong on one time.
A thong?
I really want to feel that piece of rope going up my ass.
You
I want
do?
to try it. You imagine sitting
I'm
down
sure
the
they
shit?
got a frickin' place where you could go try one out.
Yeah, but you know what? That thing going up your ass. I don't know. Have you ever wore a thong?
Never.
Never, and neither
I
have
don't
I.
have the balls for it.
You know, LG, I just, there's no fucking way that can be comfortable. But I will admit, girls that wear a thong, the whale tail. I love that. Especially when a girl's on the back of a crotch rocket. You know their ass is high up in the air. I've even told my wife this. And you know what? You know what I'm talking about, a whale tail, LG?
No, I don't, man.
Okay, the thong, it shows.
Right.
It shows. It
It's
looks like
protruding out from the.
it looks like a whale tail. I'll tell you what.
From the outer garment.
Oh my God! Every time I pass by a girl sitting there with a little ass up there on the crotch rocket, and that thong is showing. Oh Jesus! I go faint. I love it.
Good thing you're not going fast. You might crash.
Oh my God! I want to go up and just grab the little thing and snap it.
What would happen if you do that? Is there some kind of assault charges? They'd probably throw your ass in jail. Man.
Yeah, I think I would be in trouble.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I was at a party.
He sexually molested this girl on the back of a crotch rocket.
That's right.
Because her thong put him into some kind of a trance.
Oh, jeez. It did. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Speaking of trance, she was a transvestite.
Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be terrible? You're sitting there making out with some girl, and all of a sudden you go down, and there's the big package.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
What's with these people, anyway? Why
I
do
don't
they
know.
call
You
them
know what, though?
transvestites?
Then again,
where do you get a word like transvestite?
I don't know.
I mean, think about this for a minute, Leaf.
I'm going to think about it for a minute.
Someday there was like cavemen running around, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden somebody gives this animal a name. Squirrel.
Right.
I mean, think about that for a minute.
No.
There's a squirrel. Where the fuck did that come from, man?
Hey, look at the guy. You know what? We have milk, right? Pasteurized, 2%, this and that. I give congratulations to the first guy that looked at his buddy while a calf was nursing on a teat of a cow.
He's like,
he said,
get me some of that.
I got to go. I'm going to go down there and try that shit. You imagine that? That took some fucking kahuna.
Well, it's like one of the old past you gotta be fucking kidding me shows when we first brought up the cow dung inhaling.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the fucking asshole that figured that one out?
Yeah,
balls. I'm gonna go grab a couple of handfuls of cow shit and hold it over my face. I bet I get one hell of a buzz.
Look at a guy that
Who thought of that?
Look at a guy that went down there and said, "Hey, look, there's mushrooms growing out of this fucking cow pie," and he ate them and he tripped his brains out, psilocybin. That takes a lot of fucking balls. LG, I'm not that adventurous. I don't walk around going,
well, that's what I'm
hey,
saying.
you know what? I think I want to eat that.
Who the pioneers are that come up with this crap?
The pioneers. But I would imagine plenty of them fucking died, and they were like, okay, don't do that shit.
Don't eat that.
We'll try that.
You can't even leave a note once you're dead, you know?
Oh, God, look it out here. You want to eat that.
Don't eat that.
Look at her walking. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Okay. The girl's flashing me right now. She's got a sign out there that says, "You've got to be freaking kidding me."
You wished.
No, bullshit. She's right there. No, she went away. Okay, never mind.
Get back to the show, Leaf.
Back to the show. Okay, what else are we going to talk
Forget
about?
about those women out there that are out there.
Yeah, all the women. I had to sign 5 breasts on the way here.
Really?
Yeah, as soon as I pulled in.
How did you get 5? Somebody had breast cancer. You know, this is breast cancer
There were 5
awareness month.
There were 5
What do you
women.
call that when they cut one breast off? It's called mastectomy.
Yeah, right.
So what'd you do? Run into somebody that had a mastectomy?
No, I ran into 5 women, and they wanted their breasts signed. So I did.
There's another word for you, mastectomy. Right?
Mastectomy.
Where did they come up with that? We're going to amputate this lady's breast. Now, this isn't funny. I can tell you.
No, yeah, right.
This is not funny. But somebody come up with a word. We're going to call this a mastectomy.
You know
Mastectomy. Because it's a mass, and they're cutting it off as the ectomy part. Mm-hmm. I mean, like a vasectomy. They snip your nuts so you can't produce any more offspring.
Are your nuts snipped?
No.
Really?
Nah.
You're still packing fucking bullets.
Bullets, baby.
Yeah, so am I.
You know, because a great mind like mine, someday I was thinking science may want me to reproduce more of me. That way other people could have the same joy that my mother had.
LG, I can tell you right now.
You know what I'm saying?
There ain't nobody out there that wants you to reproduce.
You never know, though. You
never know.
That's why I put it off for all these years.
What do you mean you never know? One day some girl's going to come up and go, oh, I want to have your baby?
You just never know.
No, bullshit. She's going to look at your fucking face and this and that, or mine. I'm not going to pick on you. Nobody wants to
could
reproduce.
Be the mental intellect that they're after.
Oh, my God. You imagine we get a girl pregnant, she'd be crying. She'd be going, oh, shit.
Hey, just because we're not the best-looking dudes in the world right now, we got some beautiful kids.
Yeah, and thank God they look like your wife, like my wife. Oh, thank God. If they look like me, they might as well become fucking bull dykes.
A bull dyke.
A bull dyke.
Where did that word come from?
I don't know. I pull everything out of my fucking ass. Ooh,
bull dyke. It doesn't even make sense. A dyke is a woman that's a lesbian, right?
Well,
and a bull is a male cow. Now you got bull dykes. So therefore, it's a regular heterosexual fucking cow, man.
LG, let's just put it this way. If my daughters looked like me, they wouldn't get fucked. Period.
Well, that would be all right, right?
Well, I guess.
You're talking about your daughters getting screwed.
No, you know what?
What brought that up, Lee? How long have you had these fucking
Life goes
issues?
on. You're not going to deny it. I mean, sex is fun. It's enjoyable, this and that. Thank God they got guys to do it with. Because they look like mom. They're gorgeous.
Well, there's a lot of women that probably have guys to do it with that are less than desirable looking women. I'm not going to slander anybody and just come out and say beast ugly.
You know what?
I did that before and I got in trouble.
Hey, LG,
we got to use diplomacy. So you know what the word is now, Leaf? Less than desirable looking.
LG, I hate to bring this up again.
Listen to this, though. I got to tell you another thing, Leaf.
Tell me another thing.
You got no clue.
I have no clue.
No clue. I'm sure that you don't know. The big argument in the country today is these fucking Indians, the Oneida Indian Nation, is pissed off because of the name of the Washington Redskins, okay? This has been going on for years, and these Oneida Indians are gathered in frickin' Washington right now, okay?
They have too much time on their hands. Sticks and stones will break my bones. Names will never hurt me.
While they're gathered in Washington, they wanted to have a meeting with the NFL and the Washington Redskins about getting this frickin' team's name changed. Okay. It's been named the Washington Redskins since 1938.
I would be proud of that, LG.
Me too. So now let's take it a step further. Coming to the studio this evening, coming to streamingsportstalk.com. I was listening to some sports talk radio, and these assholes were bitching about the name of the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
So you got this black guy that calls in and says this is derogatory to Chief Wahoo that's been in existence since the early 1900s, right? Mm-hmm. It's not really an Indian. It's a depiction of black people because of the big lips and the big white teeth that are showing.
I
shit you not.
I hate to coin a phrase, but you gotta be frickin' kidding.
I'm not kidding you, man.
No, LG.
I'm telling you, this is the bullshit that's going on in the country right now. They're worried about the fucking Chief Wahoo because it's depicting black people with big lips, and there's a black guy calling in bitching about how that makes him feel. He needs to go get a fucking double lickectomy.
Okay, you know what? My last name is Leaf, L-E-A-F, folks, just like the green thing on the tree. Okay, they have all these different things. The leaf guard. They have this, leaf, weed eating and whatnot. Is that going to piss me off? Am I on the same
Wait, I got to tell you. I got to tell you. The bottom line is they took a poll one time, and 9 out of 10 Indians, okay,
right,
9 out of 10 Indians didn't mind the Washington Redskins having the name.
I believe
the Washington Redskins. 9 out of 10.
I believe it. Because you know what? The rest of them just ain't got nothing else better to fucking do.
So I wrote an article today on USA Sports 360.
Oh, please read this article.
I said, read it. You know it's a doozy, right?
Oh, God.
I said it's time for the NFL to tell the Oneida Indian Nation to go pound salt. Enough of this. Change the name of the Redskins already. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I got a sentence in here that goes like this, Leaf. Oh, my God, somebody's actually calling.
I don't fucking believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
Really? But anyway, you know what? This pissing and moaning over, folks, over the names, like the Cleveland Indians, the Washington Redskins. You know what? Quit your fucking pissing and moaning. They don't mean it derogatory. We don't mean it derogatory. It's just a name. And you know what? Quite frankly, you whine and bitch about it more and more. People are going to pick on you more and more. Trust me. You shut your fucking mouth about the shit. Don't let it...
This guy got the wrong fucking number.
Should have told him to fuck off.
I did.
You know what? But anyway, LG, before you went on...
Oh, wait, I got to finish this here.
Shut
about
up.
the Oneida Indians. I said, you know what? I said, this isn't like the 1800s when they could just ride into a village and rape the women and kill the men. I go, what are they going to do about it, So some broad gets all pissed off and leaves a comment on this article.
Right.
And she's saying, there could be a better way to say it than riding into a village and rape the women, and I find that highly offensive. Here's her comment.
Oh, fuck.
This is an awful article.
This
is an awful article. There are ways to deal with this question a lot more diplomatically than you did. But saying this is not like the 1800s where they could ride into town and rape, okay? Now listen, she puts the R with 3 asterisks.
Okay.
She won't even spell the word rape like it's a dirty word.
Because she's fucking stupid enough she doesn't know how to spell it, but continue.
She could have copied mine.
Can I call her see you next Tuesday?
She goes,
I'm sorry.
She goes, ride into town and rape, again, R with the 3 asterisks, the women is disgusting. I don't think anybody from the tribe is proposing such a solution. I think Yardbarker ought to grow a set and tell you to pound sand. How about that? So I go, you think that diplomacy is the answer? That's what's wrong with this country today we live in.
LG.
Too much damn diplomacy.
And
right, Leaf? Tell them to fuck off.
I'm sick of the fucking pissing and moaning, LG. I was told that, you know what? I was talking about it when this... wrong number fucker called in.
That son of a bitch.
I am sick of this
fucking mind thought here.
You know what? I'm sick of this shit. You know what?
Whatever.
Like I've told everybody on the "You Got to Be Frickin' Kidding Me" show. I'm Swedish. My wife is Polish. You know what? Call me up and try to fucking offend me. I dare you. There ain't nothing you could fucking say to offend me where I'm going to get out and go, you know what, that was really derogatory for my race and for this and that. You know, I was brought up, sticks and stones will break my bones, names will never hurt me, and I live by it. You know what? Fuck you people. I'm tired of this shit. You know what?
And it's getting worse, Leaf. It's really getting worse. Now we're picking on institutions that have been, like I just said to you.
Right.
The Washington Redskins has been in existence since 1938. It's been called the Washington Redskins.
Okay.
The Cleveland Indians have been called the Cleveland Indians since the early 1900s,
okay.
man.
LG, here's another point. Yes, I was born in 1960, folks, and this is going back a lot farther. I have never once in my life sit there and go, Chief Wahoo, fucking Indians, you fuckers, or the Washington Redskins, and think derogatory of American Indians. I have total respect for them. I'll tell you what, they've gotten fucked over as far as history, no doubt about it, but I tell you what, there is not one person in my life that has sat there and said, Washington Redskins. Yeah, them fucking Indians. Never.
Well, first of all, then the Indians are trying to say we don't have red skin. Okay? So there was a couple of sunburned fucking Indians that they named a team after.
Oh, somebody call up and call me a fucking cracker because I got white skin.
It could have been white people with sunburn. How do you know who the Redskins are named after for crying out loud?
All this shit, you know what?
But listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen to me. So now you got a whole institutions you know, it goes much deeper than just the Washington Redskins. You got the Florida Seminoles, you got the Atlanta Braves, the Cleveland Indians. How many teams out there, or whatever the case may be, are named after Indians? Like you said, it should be a tribute to those people.
You
right?
know what? Absolutely. You know what? But another one I heard, the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
the
fucking Dolphins
are pissed off.
Right?
They are pissed.
All of SeaWorld's going to fucking petition.
They are fucking going crazy.
They're going to petition the NFL. So wait.
Okay, wait.
Now the government shut down and all this other bullshit. So
Right.
I think it was the Associated Press was interviewing the fucking president last week, Barack Obama, right?
Right.
And they brought up, well, what do you think about the Washington Redskins being called the Washington Redskins?
During a fucking shutdown, and they're worried about
and that's
this.
what they're bringing up to the
Are
president.
you
I swear to God, that's a true story.
You got to be. I believe it. I believe it. That is. It's fucking laughable. Oh, hey, by the way, we have all this problem going on in this. Hey, what do you think about the name, the Washington Redskins?
What's your
Are you
thought
shitting
process? No, I'm telling you the truth.
me? I
man.
believe it, LG. I believe everything you say.
But those bastards have to bring that up right in the middle of a tragic event like the U.S. government being shut down.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Guess what? We got a bigger problem than the debt ceiling.
Yeah, no
We
shit.
got a big different problem than everybody's 401k going to be whacked this 17th of October.
Excuse me, Mr. President Obama. I'm sorry, but you know what? LG, he called me a name. He called me a crack. And I'm a white guy, and I don't like that.
And we don't like the name of the fucking Washington Redskins either.
Yeah, that's right. We don't like that too.
Fucking. Oh.
How about the
I
Dallas
could throw up and
Cowboys?
shit.
How come you don't see the fucking Cowboys down there particularly?
Holy shit. And you know what? You and I could bitch about that. You know, we're sort of cowboys, white guys.
Get your little fucking 55-gallon drum hat on and...
I agree. What other names of teams, pro teams, we could go ahead and fucking bitch about?
How about the Oakland Raiders? What's a Raider? Everybody that raided something, you know? Like
Yeah,
the
you ain't-
fucking Navy SEALs are getting all pissed off.
wait.
Hey,
Okay.
the Navy SEALs are getting all pissed off about it.
LG, time out. Raiders. I'm Swedish. They're going ahead. They're fucking with me now because we used to rape and pillage. Now I'm pissed off.
Who did? The Swedish people?
Swedish people, fuck yeah.
You guys were raping pillagers?
We put our fucking horns on and we're going to rape. We were raiders. Okay. Now I'm pissed off at the change.
Well, get yourself a bunch of Swedish people together and
Change-
get your fucking ass out to
Change
Oakland. And
change the Oakland Raiders name.
Pitch
I'm
the
pissed
fit,
off.
man.
Change it. Houston Oilers. Okay, there's one there. Who would that piss off?
all the oil riggers.
Yeah. Houston Oilers. Now, see, there's a good point, LG. They're proud of that. You know, we're the Oilers. You know, I mean, come on. You know, the Indians, they should be proud of that. For crying
I think
out loud.
most of them are, because like I just told you, 9 out of every 10 Indians polled could care less what the fucking name of the team was.
You know what? I believe
They didn't mind it at the
It's that
slightest bit.
It's that small percentage that sit there. They ain't got nothing else. They ain't. They do not have anything else better to do but piss and fucking moan off of this shit. Good. Let's go to
Absolutely,
a
man.
break. I need to cool down. I'm
Cool
getting ready
down.
to
You're
throw
getting
shit.
too fucking pissed off.
Here,
We'll be right back with more of the
I'm
You Gotta
busting
Be
a fucking
Freaking Kidding Me show. If you want to weigh in on any of the topics that we're discussing tonight,
Yeah.
give us a call, 216-672-4300. Pick up that phone, give us a call. We'll be right back. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some great Browns gear, get to forever.com. That's the number 4, the word ever for forever.com. Become a dog forever, forever a dog. Only at forever.com. Join the rest of the crew. Support your Cleveland Browns. There's Papa Dog himself right there. Get on that website, forever.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the You Gotta Be Frickin' Kidding Me show. Well, I don't know what we're going to talk about next, but you know what? LG, you got me fired up on that subject.
How could you not be fired up? Well, like I said, we're facing a frickin'... You talk about prejudice, okay? And I can't prove this.
Okay.
I really can't prove it, but I don't know if you've ever sat down and watched. You probably have not sat down and watched a State of the Union address. But this John Bonner, the Speaker of the House,
right?
The faces and stuff that he makes behind Barack Obama when he's in the Capitol there making his speeches and stuff. I think that Bonner is prejudiced. I think he does what he does because Barack Obama's black. And I'm not sticking up for Obama in the least bit, okay?
Right.
But I am saying that I do believe if Barack Obama was white, he'd get along better with John Bonner. And I tell you,
I can't talk a lot about that, but I concur.
I mean, Bonner acts like he hates this guy, man.
No.
You know, you're supposed to work together, you know, and get the job done. It's just like every day you go to work, you do your job, you try to get everything going in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And then if nobody works together, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we got these assholes representing us.
Right.
They forgot who we are.
Yeah.
That's the problem, man. We're screwed.
I wish I could talk politics. I don't know nothing about it.
We're screwed, man.
I get tired. You know what? I go back to the Bible. You know, pay Caesar what is Caesar's. Pay him. Done. Have a good day.
We're screwed.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, we're screwed. But then again, you know, LG, in another 100 years, who's going to give a shit? You die, you're done.
The Indians. Because we're calling the team the Washington Redskins. That's who's going to give a shit.
You know what? That is the downfall of this country. It is. And you know what? I hope one lady isn't watching. One friend of mine on Facebook, her name is Yellow Thunder Woman. And
Yellow Thunder Woman.
She has got...
What does that mean? She farts and pisses at the same time?
No, you know what? No, she's
Yellow Thunder. Get it?
She is a beautiful, beautiful lady. And you know what? Even my uncle, Uncle Ed, God rest his soul, he was always for the Indians.
Was he banging her?
No, come on now.
Don't lie to me, Leaf.
No, he wasn't. Shit, he was dead long ago. Shit, Yellow Thunder Woman.
Rigor mortis might have sat in, and she could be a necrophiliac.
But
mounting him when he's dead.
Oh God!
Have you ever given any consideration to that?
Never in my life.
How do you know?
Fuck a dead body?
No, this lady, Yellow Thunder Woman. She could have mounted your Uncle Ed, dug him up, pulled him out of that box. He still had a Woody.
That's pretty sick. That is.
It's very sick.
That is. I thought I was a sick bastard.
It happens, though.
You're terrible. Yeah. Oh, there's people. The morgues and this and that work in the morgues. Oh yeah, they're into it. You imagine that?
No, I can't.
Hey guys, let's go out and get a cold one. A woman dead? Necrophilia, right?
That's what they call it.
Oh, that's
who came up with that word?
Guess what? There you go.
Somebody was having sex with a dead person. We're going to call it.
Yeah.
What's it called, Leaf? We're going to call it.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, you're necking with her philia. It doesn't even make sense. There's no connection.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah, there's no connection. Why wouldn't they just call it fucking a dead body? No, they have to.
You probably offend somebody using the F word.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Oh, that's.
I'm telling you, we got to rework the Webster's dictionary. They should leave it up to Leaf and Glicken to get in there.
I'll tell you what.
Rework the Webster's dictionary.
You know what? I mean, that is grosser than when we talked to that personal service provider about pooping on guys. Not that I want anybody to poop, but if they gave me a choice. All right, Leaf, you're going to die. You either got to fuck that dead body or she's going to poop on you. Bring the poop on.
Well, we know you would say that.
You're
a sick fuck.
You want to go ahead. I'm a sick fuck. You got a choice. Fuck a dead body, get pooped on.
Or be dead, right?
Yeah, right.
I'd say kill me.
You know what? That's a choice, too. I forgot there's a third choice.
You said.
Well, maybe I don't want to die just yet. I mean, a little bit of poop on your face or whatever.
Oh, come on, Leaf. God bless it. Why do you got to do that?
I don't know.
Makes me sick.
It's part of this fucking
Makes
show.
me sick.
What, you'd rather...
No, it's not part of this
show. Okay.
It's part of your fucking fetish, you sick bastard.
I don't have a fetish
You need
for
to get
poop.
fucking help, and you need to get help fast.
Shut up. You know
That's what we ought to do, is call up a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And fucking find out what's wrong with your ass.
I would love that. Sigmund Freud right here next to me.
He's dead.
So, Jeffrey.
Well, maybe I'll fuck him then. Hey, Sigmund, how you doing? Hey, how's that for you?
Oh, my God.
I'll show you a bone.
Oh, my God.
God, that's sickening. We are sick bastards.
I didn't say it. You did.
I know I said it, but you're laughing at it.
Because you got to get help.
Do I really? You think I need help, LG? Seriously, I mean, I'm all for listening. Do I need help? I mean, we should call that girl up again. That would be funny. We haven't called her up. That was a good show, folks. What? That was a year and a half ago at least. LG and I were sitting here, and we went to a break, folks. And, I mean, let's face it, the show's boring. No, our show's great. And we called up this personal provider. She wouldn't even let us use her hooker name. We had to give her another name. I forget what it was. Oh, my God. It was
Agent 99.
It was a great interview. And LG.
Yeah, Agent 99.
Yeah, Agent 99. LG goes ahead and he said, what is the grossest thing that you ever did?
Hey,
and I laughed.
Listen to me, man. Fuck that shit for a minute. We got breaking news here, man.
What breaking?
I know this one's...
Breaking news. Wait a minute.
We got breaking news coming on.
I'll act like a typewriter.
Yeah.
Ladies
and gentlemen,
coming in from
at 5:29 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Kenny Rogers addresses the Dolly Parton affair rumors. Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers partnered for his hit song Like Islands in the Stream, but nobody wondered if the pair were doing more than just singing together. No, but many did wonder about if the pair were doing more. Rogers stopped by Huffington Post Live Tuesday and told host Mark Lamet-Hell that the affair rumors are just that, rumors. There you have it, folks. Kenny Rogers never did Dolly Parton.
No, I could see them doing each other.
You could?
Oh, yeah. Dolly Parton?
You think you would give her a little titty fuck and blow a load up her nose?
Holy shit, my dick ain't big enough for them titties.
No
way.
Kenny Rogers, though.
Oh, Kenny Rogers? I don't know. He might be hung like a horse.
Can you
That was
imagine
the fucking
Let
breaking.
me give you a pearl
Wait a minute,
necklace.
LG.
Hey, that was it just flashed on here, man. It was breaking news.
Breaking news?
Breaking news.
They might have
After all these years, did Kenny Rogers have an affair with Dolly Parton?
Oh, my God. That breaking news. That you interrupted my intellect that I was talking about for this?
It was breaking news. Well, I can't Leaf.
What?
I'm just, don't shoot the messenger, man.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, well, the messenger should have shut his fucking mouth.
Here's some more breaking news.
What?
Give me the typewriter. You ready for this one?
Is that a good
The
typewriter or no?
methiest states in the U.S.
The what?
The methiest states. The biggest meth problem.
Messiest.
No, meth.
Meth. Oh, meth.
Total meth laboratories by incidents, including
Okay, wait a-
labs, dump sites, chem, glass, and equipment.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me guess. All right, what did they got? The top five?
No, this is a big problem here. There's only 8 meth labs in the state of Washington, but in the state of what looks to be the worst, to me, could be Kansas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
1,825. It looks like the biggest, all those fucking tornadoes and shit they
Oh
have.
yeah, they have nothing to
I
fucking
think
do.
it's Kansas. I don't know my geography.
No, they don't.
They don't give you the names of the states. It's a map with pictures on it, man.
Oh shit. Well, you know what? I can imagine Kansas.
Toto, that's
It's saying right here that meth is costing. You ready for this?
Okay.
The meth use cost the U.S. economy around $23.4 billion in 2005.
Okay, it costs that much for what?
Now
You
it
mean-
costs $230,000 to treat a meth lab burn victim.
Wow.
$230,000, man.
Holy shit.
This shit's some dangerous crap, huh?
Yeah. Stay
All
away
right,
from
well, let
the
me
drug-
tell you, man. Here's Ohio. There's 634 meth labs in Ohio, 1,585 in what looks to be Tennessee.
Okay,
See
yeah.
those moonshiners? They said, fuck this moonshine. We're going to start making meth. They got 1,585 meth labs, Leaf.
Holy shit.
Can you imagine that?
I'd rather have my kids drinking moonshine than do
The guy that left his Jack Daniels job, but still has a great income,
Well,
is now making meth.
you come down here to Tennessee, we'll make you meth. It's all coal filtered.
79 meth labs in California, 32 in Texas.
Wait, whoa, back up. 79
That's
in
it,
California?
man. That's it. See those Californians?
Well,
They're smart cookies,
Yeah,
man.
California's...
They buy their meth from Kentucky.
I mean, pot is practically, legal there. So
Right.
they're like, fuck this meth. Let's get stoned. Yahoo! Eats a couple of Twinkies.
But let me
And
try
we
to
don't have
figure this
worry
out. Let me try to figure this out. You got Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and then the next state to Illinois is what, Leaf? Missouri?
Next- No.
What is it?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
biggest fucking meth lab population there is. 1,825 incidents.
Wait a minute.
there.
Okay, going out west next to Indiana?
No. You got Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and then the next state. What is it?
I don't know.
That's the big problem area for meth.
Oh, shit.
Well, St. Louis is over there. So what state is St. Louis in? You sure it's not in Missouri?
St. Louis, Missouri?
Or is it a state?
St. Louis, Missouri, right?
I always
Am I
thought
right?
that, well, there's 2 St. Louis's. Is there a state called St. Louis? We don't even know the fucking...
I didn't know this was going to be a fucking geography test. You dick.
We don't even know the fucking states, man.
We don't know a fucking thing.
You know?
I know.
I don't get it, man.
So what you're well, basically, meth is a problem all over.
In that state alone.
Why do you
there's
want to do that
15
shit? You ever see those pictures, folks? I'm sure you have. Where they show a beautiful girl or a handsome man. They're all, their high school picture, and then they show them 5 years later, and they look terrible. Teeth are gone. Their eyes are all bagged down.
There's one state, listen to this, Leaf. Out of the entire 50 states in the continent, there's only one meth lab in frickin' Alaska. One. No, those Eskimos ain't gonna freeze their asses off out there cooking meth, are they? There's zero in Hawaii. Zero
in
meth labs.
Hawaii.
That's because they got that Maui Wowie down there.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're smoking up big time, smoking up Johnny. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. You know what? And that's why they should legalize weed
and it
all
looks
over.
to me like there might be 5 in Louisiana.
LG, I'll tell you what. Legalize weed all the way across the board.
Would that wipe out these meth labs?
Everybody would just be sitting there like this, stoned to the bejesus.
Well, to tell you the truth, the states with the biggest meth lab problems are these. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Ohio,
Okay.
which
I'm
is
surprised.
1, 2, 3. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
We're the 6th biggest problem in the United States is in the state of Ohio.
Really, for meth?
The 6th biggest problem. Okay, Chicago's got 14. Indiana's got a big problem.
Oh,
with
I was
this
going to
shit.
say, before you started, I was going to throw Chicago at number 1.
Chicago's not number 1.
There's
though. It's
nothing
the
but-
fucking state next to Illinois is the biggest problem.
Chicago is a big fucking problem.
I wish I knew what state this was, man.
I know. Well, we're stupid.
Missouri. I was right. It is Missouri.
It's misery?
Yeah, Missouri outranks all others with 1,825 busts and seizures.
Wow.
You know?
Holy shit.
So you know what, Leaf?
What?
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 That's just the people that got busted.
Right.
When you see these numbers, 1,825, just think how many didn't get caught yet.
Well, you got to look at it this way, too. State from state to city, how much resources are they doing as far as the police trying to bust these places? That in Missouri, they might just...
They got the biggest problem in Missouri.
Well, they might have
I wonder why
the
it's so big over there in St. Louis.
Well, they got sick of looking up.
What the fuck is this meth anyway, Leaf? Do you have any background on it? Because I don't even know what the hell it is. What do? You buy Tylenol and cough medicine? I mean, what's the story?
It's a volatile chemical thing. I don't know all of the... Well, I got the recipe right here, but I don't...
But you got to make it. You buy this shit at the drugstore and cook it, right?
Exactly. Well, you know what, LG? Look at how many times have you ever gone in, okay, you need Tylenol Extra or... I'm not kidding. Alka-Seltzer Plus. They got to go ahead. Let me see your ID to buy this shit. I'm buying one fucking package. What do you think? But then I don't know what they make it out of, but it's just it's raw, nasty chemicals. And I would sort of like to try the high once to see what the big
the
meal
meth?
is. Yeah, I'd like to.
What if you blow yourself up?
Well, you know what? I'm afraid I'd like it too much, and then the next thing you know, I'm on the TV with my teeth
I don't
all
even know
rotted
what the
up.
shit is, to tell you the truth.
No, I don't either. I seriously, I don't know. I mean, we've been hearing about it for years. Somebody fucking call in. Call in at 216-672-4300 and explain it. Some doctor, some professional, some meth head. Call in.
I don't even know what the hell it is. I don't get it.
No, I don't understand it either. I mean, back in our day, you went ahead, you found a couple of
What do you
values.
really call this besides meth, Leaf? Is there a name for it?
Methamphetamine.
Oh, that's what it is?
Right. That's as far as I know.
Amphetamine. Okay, I'm going to try to get us a little bit of a better understanding of this. Okay?
Oh, shit, the internet will fucking teach you how to make this shit, which is
probably under FBI surveillance once you look it up, right?
Don't worry, I got a baseball bat.
Okay, here you go, Leaf. We're getting a breakdown of this bullshit. Methamphetamine, also known as methamphetamine, and it gives you those big names. I can't even tell you what the hell it says.
Mixed Gloriskiskin and Frushin.
It's a psychohallucinogen.
A psycho?
Hallucinogen.
Now, to me, back in my day, that was called LSD, psilocybin, peyote buttons. Okay,
it has a half-life and is CNS active with weaker blah, 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 blah. Well,
what?
It doesn't really...
yeah, I don't understand.
This article doesn't really tell you what's in it.
Hey, LG, people getting hooked on it, it's got to be grabbing them by the boo-boo real fast. But you imagine that? I mean, that's your life. All you're doing... Well, heroin, it's been around for billions of years or hundreds of years, thousands of years. people get so hooked into that shit. I mean, it's
Well, I heard that heroin deaths are on the rise here in the state of Ohio, too.
no, because heroin has gotten cheaper. It's gotten cheaper than all of the drugs because nobody wants to do them anymore. It's like supply and demand. Well, there ain't too much demand, so they got to bring the prices down. Everybody goes, hey, guess what? I'm going to be a heroin addict. Look at me.
So now the deaths are on the rise.
Oh, it's too bad, the drugs. You know what? My drugs are, I have my beer. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes. It's a drug, too. Very addictive, no doubt. But you know what? It's not making my teeth fall out of my head. Yeah, it's clogging my lungs up. I guess I'm a hypocrite. I got to back off on that. But you know what? It's not as bad as meth and all that shit. That's just terrible. Keep that shit going into schools and all that. Next thing you know, everybody's a necrophiliac.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. No, not at all. Next thing you know, they're going ahead earning money by doing porno, having people poop on their face. I'm not kidding, LG. They are. Next thing, they want that shit so bad. Well, we'll go ahead and do a porno, but you got to go ahead and let Sally poop on your face. They're going, go, poop. Really? Isn't it sick? You see how this works? Then the next thing you know, they're going, you know what? You go ahead and join our Constitution and say that the Redskins is a wrong name. Or the Indians.
It's inflammatory.
It is. Or, the Indians has big lips and it's derogatory.
Big white teeth.
Well, you know what?
Don't forget the big white teeth.
Yeah, you sign this petition and this and that. You know what? We'll give you free meth.
Only if you go to Missouri to pick it up.
To Missouri.
Hey, now that I found this map that shows you where the states with the biggest meth, do you think these people go, holy shit, man, last night I did some Missouri meth. Man, was that much better than the Kentucky meth.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
that
there
I had
is.
2 weeks ago.
Just like pot many years ago, I got some sensimilla. Ooh, I got some Afghanistan. Or, like you said, Hawaii. Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie.
Hawaii.
Or what was that?
Hawaii.
Thai stick.
Oh, that was delicious.
I got me some fucking Maryland meth. There's only one meth lab in the state of Maryland, and I went there and picked it up.
Meth. Yeah, that's right. Maryland Monroe meth.
You shove it up your ass.
Might as well. You're going to fucking
put
die.
you to sleep, just like the suppositories used on Maryland.
You know what? Talking about
Marilyn Monroe.
Shoving shit up your ass. You ever hear about that? I don't know if it's too popular. There for a little while, alcohol, kids, people, going ahead and putting alcohol in their ass.
Quicker route to the liver or what?
No. That's the bad part. It bypasses the liver, which filters out a lot of that. Going straight into their ass. I'm talking an enema. Okay, let's pour, a couple of shots of booze in there.
That's why they put that Absolute vodka in an IV-looking bottle, isn't it?
I have no further questions.
People wanted to take an IV.
No, did you ever hear about that? Yeah, there's people.
I do remember hearing something about it, but I don't know the specifics.
You know what? Yeah, you get fucked up. Now, okay, let's start from here. I like to enjoy my drink.
So they pull you over for a DUI and they go, here, fart in this machine.
That is fucking good. I like that. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong. Ooh, sorry about that, officer. No, but you know what? Why?
Maybe that's why they do it, Leaf.
I enjoy an alcoholic drink. The taste. A good drink, you enjoy the taste. Nah, fuck it. Let's bypass it. I want it up my ass.
Can you imagine the cops?
What?
I pulled him over, I sniffed his asshole, and I could smell alcohol.
That's right. So I went ahead, I made him get down on the ground just like, a dog rubs its ass on there. He fell over. I knew he was drunk. He passed it. He flunked the test.
I mean, how does it work, though? Is that what,
how does it work? You have all those membranes inside your ass. It goes right to your body. It bypasses the liver. It can kill you. And it has killed people, LG. Because it's bypassing the liver, but, your ass is...
Now, there's another thing I just got to ask. Like earlier in the show, we were like, who comes up with this? Who in a fucking right mind says, you know what? I'm going to shove this bottle of whiskey up my ass tonight.
That's right. Hey,
who thinks of this stuff?
That's right. Tom, Sally, Ralph, You know what? No, leave the glass, hold the rocks. I want my drink neat. I want it up my ass.
Can you imagine you go home and you tell your wife, hey, shove this beer up my ass, will you?
Right. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let me.
I don't want. Where do people come up with this shit, man?
You know what? I would imagine it was probably the first guy that did it. He got his.
Well, I didn't even think of it.
Well, wait.
I've sat around my house on plenty of occasions, okay?
Thinking about things like that.
And I never came up with that. I never said, you know what? I think I'm going to shove a bottle of Absolute up my ass tonight.
You know what I've thought about my ass? I've sat there around the house like you were saying, and I feel that pressure, and I go, I got to go poop. I haven't sat there and, like you said, I haven't sat there and go, you know what? Crack open a beer bottle and go, I got to try this.
You got to stand on your head, shove the beer up your ass.
Right.
And see what kind of buzz you get.
Guzzle the fucker down? No way.
I don't get it, man. I just don't. I don't.
Yeah, people come up with a lot of weird shit, just like going down the first guy that saw a teat on a cow. I'm going to go drink that shit.
Well, you can understand that because somebody else, like you said earlier, the calves were doing it.
Did you ever think that the guy went down there, he drank it, and he was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then he told his buddy, you know what? I want to put that thing up my ass and drink milk through my ass. Think about it. Seriously, it is. It's a sick. Well, you know what? Even okay, let's talk cocaine. Okay, cocoa leaves. The Inca Indians, this and that, they use it. In fact, that's their measurement for walking. It's called a cococade. I might be mistaken. That's how many leaves they'd eat and they'd walk. Okay, they chewed so many leaves. Okay, we went one cococade. Okay, now somebody came up with the process of going, you know what? Let's go ahead and chop these things up and do whatever chemical process to it. This took some big-time chemists to figure this shit out. Look at that. We got dust. Okay, Tom, you're first. Dr. Tom, come here. Snort this shit. What? A lot of weird shit like that. But shoving alcohol up your ass?
I don't even understand who.
No, that's coup de grace.
They got medicine they do that with. So maybe.
Oh, suppositories.
Maybe some doctor said,
No, you know what I think it was, LG? Somebody I'm going to go back to somebody got their jaw wired shut, and they couldn't drink or anything. And
well, you could drink. You could just got to use a straw.
Yeah, but he couldn't get enough.
There's people that have this jaw wired shut.
Okay,
where they have to use a straw.
You know what, LG? I'm thinking a totally big time alcoholic, and he's using a straw. He's not getting enough in him, and he looked at his buddy and he says, "I'm not getting fucked up. Throw this shit in my ass." I'm not kidding. That does it make sense?
None.
Oh, don't? Okay. Well,
none.
I tried.
Well, to that guy it might have made sense. You asked me if it makes sense. I said no.
Well, you know what? And it might
none at all to me.
It might have just started to just as a party foul. Hey, you know what? I'm fucked up. Fucking A. Dudes, I just got done shitting. Throw a bottle up my ass. Fucking, I'm drinking booze through my ass. And he got all fucked up. But you know what? It will. It'll kill you. It's not getting filtered through the liver. That is Dr. Leaf talking to you, folks. Don't do that shit. Period.
Sounds scary, man.
No, shit. I want to enjoy my drink, sip it through my mouth. And then later on, I get the beer shits. I'll shit it out. I'll piss it out, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
No, I don't get it at all.
There's a lot of crazy sons of a bitches running around this world.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Well, you know what? Anything, I just talked about cocaine. Heroin, the poppy, the goo that comes out of it. You could lick it and get stoned off of it. But, God, to come up with a process. LSD, it's a mold. And that scientist, can't remember his name.
Mold?
Yeah. It starts out as mold. But there is a process. Now, these are smart motherfuckers sitting there going, okay, you know how they have all those little charts, In fact, my brother's a chemist, so he could probably explain it better. And they go, you know what, if I synthesize this to that, you know what, I saw a recipe on the internet how to make LSD 25, the purest acid in the world. Oh, my God, you got to be a rocket scientist to make this shit. And I'm sitting there thinking, How did this smart motherfucker come up with even think of this? We have to do this. We have to get it to a boiling point of this. Stop. Let it cool. Got to do this. Got to add that. Then you got to throw it through this tube. You got to do this. Unbelievable.
Well,
all right, LG.
somebody has to do it.
I'm about done. I got to piss.
You know?
What?
Somebody has to do it.
Well, yeah, I know. I wish I could come up with something.
That's
cool.
it for another episode of the
You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
Tune in next Tuesday night, same bat station,
That's right.
same bat time, right
Hey.
here. Streaming Sports Talk.
And folks,
.com.
don't forget streamingsportstalk.com. Don't forget to check out LG's show yesterday with Mickey Callaway.
That's it.
Yeah. Excellent interview, folks. I'm not a big sports fan. I'm a fair weather fan. That was a great interview. It had me on the edge of my seat for 40 minutes. Please go watch it.
Thank you, Leaf. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, LG.